Digging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mulena vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mulena vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mulena vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mulena vanemia ila. Vanemia ila.
We are live.
Durban Streets, what's poppin'? The favorite morning crew
on the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
너의 중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만 하나 쓰세지. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 I don't want to know. I don't want no more.
It is another morning of Vooka Nation, and of course we're bringing it to you live, authentic and unscripted, coming to you live all the way from the Vooka studios right here in the heart of Soweto Top Center. This is right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Bram Fisher Kloof, don't mind my grinning, man. We're just having banter behind the camera, behind the scenes, and yeah, we're going through the morning and this Monday's weather like everyone else right here in Johannesburg. Good morning to you and yours, and I hope, as it is a very rainy Monday morning, you've been having a great one so far. You know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist, and I so could not be happier and be pleased to be both in your presence and in your company. We are experiencing some cold, rainy and wet morning, but it would not be the Vooka Breakfast Show if we did not start your morning with the picture of the day. This is what we do on a day-to-day basis, Monday to Friday, every weekday morning between the hours of 8 and 10. And this morning, we are counting, or of course we are shedding light on a place called the Leopard Mountain Safari Lodge. This is nestled in the heart of Zululand. Leopard Mountain Safari Lodge is a multi-award winning lodge and a 5-star Big 5 destination set within the 58,000 square acre Manyoni private game reserve. This family-run lodge is celebrated for its breathtaking views of the Libombo Mountains and the unspoiled bushveld stretching endlessly below. Guests wake up to the symphony of birdsong and the crisp African air, with luxurious stone chalets offering private plunge pools and panoramic vistas. Twice daily, safari take visitors deep into the wilderness, where lions, elephants, rhinos, and leopards, and of course buffaloes roam freely. For those seeking intimacy with nature, guided walks and safari, the safari reveals hidden corners of the reserve, while the midday waterhole lookout provides a front row seat to wildlife, quenching their thirst. Beyond adventure, Leopard Mountain offers tranquility. Its spa treatments are inspired by the rhythms of the wild, and its hospitality is warm and personal. This lodge is more than a gateway. It's a conversation or conservation-focused sanctuary where unforgettable memories are guaranteed. Whether it's a romantic escape, a family adventure, or even exchanging vows beneath the African sky, Leopard Mountain promises an experience that serenades the soul and celebrates the spirit of Africa. So with that being said, let us see you on the other side of this break. But before that, let me give you something that can start your morning. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got up again. This is the famous words that were uttered by none other than the one and only Nelson Mandela. A few words of inspiration to start your weekday this morning is that as we reflect on South Africa's history, and the lesson it continues to teach us, this quote reminds us that resilience is part of our national DNA. It's not just DNA, it's RSA, as the kids say these nowadays. Progress is never a straight line. It's built through setbacks, courage, and the willingness to rise again. Today, whatever challenge you're feeling, you remember, or rather, whatever challenge you're facing, remember that strength is never about falling. It's about always standing back up. So let today be another step forward. So with that being said, let me and you see each other on the other side of this ad break. And then after that, we're going to be given the latest news and of course the sports headlines by none other than the one and only Moeketsi, the son of Mother Nature. Don't change the dial, and I'll see you after this.
너의 중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now.
We are live. Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka.
Breakfast show.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, aka
Max for maximum temperature.
I am the son of Mother Nature.
Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE List.
My name is MooCee List. Breakfast show.
All
right, once again, a very good morning. My name is Moeketsi, and these are your top stories making headlines for this morning. Starting off with your first headline, you also need to share your thoughts with us after giving you this headline. Starting off with your first headline, Gauteng schools overcrowded as enrollment outspaces infrastructure. Gauteng schools are under severe strain as learner enrollment continue to rise faster than infrastructure development. Education MEC Lebogang Maile says enrollment has more than doubled since 1995, now exceeding 2.8 million learners. While access to education and matric results have improved, overcrowding remains a major concern, with some classrooms holding up to 70 learners. The province faces a shortage of 5,500 classrooms and needs at least 200 new schools to stabilize the system as budget pressure low expansion. The next headline, Jordan Hill Lewis elected DA leader and signals firm the GNU stance. Jordan Hill Lewis has been elected as the new leader of the Democratic Alliance at the party's 2026 Federal Congress. The Cape Town mayor replaces John Steenhuisen at a critical time, with the DA now part of South Africa's Government of National Unity. In his acceptance speech, Hill Lewis made it clear the DA will not blindly support all GNU policies. He warned the party will openly oppose decisions that block economic growth, weaken constitutional rights, or harm ordinary South Africans. Your last news headline, ANC welcomes TMPD testimony at Madlanga Corruption Commission. The ANC Greater Tshwane region has welcomed testimony by Tshwane Metro Police Department officials at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. The party says the evidence confirms long-standing allegation of corruption and political interference under the DA-led city administration. ANC leaders claim governance in Tshwane collapsed due to compromised appointments, weakened vetting systems, and alleged manipulation of senior positions. They say commission has now exposed what they describe as a deliberate plan to undermine municipal institutions. That's all for your news headline. Heading over to your sports news, starting off with football news. Cedric Kaze urges Kaizer Chiefs to stay grounded. Kaizer Chiefs coach Cedric Kaze say 4 wins in a row means nothing if the team loses focus. Chiefs beat TS Galaxy 2-0 to extend their best run of the season and strengthen their push for a CAF Confederation Cup spot. But Kaze insists the work is far from done. He wants discipline in training, recovery, and mindset, warning that consistency is the only way to stay competitive in the Betway Premiership. On your F1 news, end of an era as Verstappen's engineer set for McLaren move. Gianpiero Lambisa has confirmed he will leave Red Bull to join McLaren, ending one of Formula One's strongest driver-engineer partnerships. Lambias has worked closely with Max Verstappen for nearly a decade, playing a key role in his championship success. While the move will only happen in 2028, it has sparked fresh rumors about Verstappen's long-term future. McLaren rise and aggressive recruitment add intrigue, but for now, Verstappen remains committed to the Red Bull team. Going over to your marathon news, Steyn and Masai shine at the 2026 Two Oceans Marathon. South Africa's Gerda Steyn has made history by winning her 7th consecutive Two Oceans Marathon Ultra in Cape Town. She crossed the line first in the 56-kilometer race, finishing ahead of Kenya's Margaret Jepchumba. In the men's race, South African Arthur Janchis claimed victory. Meanwhile, Kenya's Felix Kibet Masai dominated the half marathon, setting the fastest time since 2017. Namibia's Lavinia Haitope won the women's half marathon, and organizers praised the strong competition and the atmosphere it gave. That's all for your news and sports headline. Stay tuned for more and your news recap on the top of the hour. But for now, if you want to share your thoughts with us, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. For now, we're going to take a short break, give you your latest weather and market updates, so don't switch the dial.
나의 꿈을 찾아 Right here, right now Yeah, yeah, yeah 더디 찾으면 안 되는 걸까 왜 그런 거야
back to back the night on the underground.
So easy for me to say what I'm thinking.
17 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. There we go. Yes, sir. 17 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. Good morning. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, I'm talking to you who is listening and watching from wherever you are tuned in from. I'm looking at myself at the screen and I look not weird, but strange without glasses. I don't know when last I came out on camera without my glasses. But none other way, we're still continuing giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. This morning, this is how your weather is looking like, all right? Across South Africa on this Monday morning on the 13th. Ooh, Mr. B, just a bit. There we go. There we go. On the 13th of April, 2026 on a Monday morning, the weather is characterized by widespread rainfall and severe thunderstorm warnings in several eastern provinces, while the western regions remain mostly clear. So this is how the current weather is standing this morning. The South African Weather Services has issued a level 4 yellow warning for severe thunderstorms in the eastern Free State, northern KwaZulu-Natal, and Mpumalanga escarpment. These storms may bring heavy downpours, hail, and potential flooding, right? And so this morning, Johannesburg is standing at a high of 22 degrees with a low of 12 degrees. There is a level 2 storm warning for morning fog patches. So it is also standing at 22 as a high and a low of 12 degrees. Similar to Johannesburg, a warm day with clear night. And then Pretoria is standing at 23 degrees and a low of 13 degrees, partly cloudy and warm with isolated thunder showers. Cape Town is at a high of 23 degrees and a low of 12 degrees. Clearing skies, a moderate southwesterly winds. Khayelitsha at a high of 23 and a low of 12. Generally pleasant, light to moderate winds. Durban is at a high of 28. Oh, great weather, and a low of 17. Partly cloudy with moderate northeasterly winds. And then ending off in Bloemfontein with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 11. A fine morning, but also a level 4 storm warning for the Eastern Free State. So there are severe storms that are looming and coming through in and around our country. A level 2 warning, like I said, is active for Gauteng, including Johannesburg and Pretoria and the northwest, where localized flooding and damaging winds are possible. Coastal areas, Cape Town and the Western Cape are seeing clearing conditions following a cold front, though another system is expected to arrive by Wednesday evening. And then there's also fire danger. Extremely high fire danger is noted for the eastern Limpopo and northwestern KwaZulu-Natal regions due to hot and dry regions. That's how your weather is looking like this morning across South Africa. Moving on to our market rates and our commodities this morning. The US dollar is trading at 16 rands 43 cents. The Great British Pound is trading at 22 rands and 9 cents. The euro is at 19 rands 24 cents. The Japanese yen is at 10 cents. And that's how your markets are looking like. Moving on to gold. Gold is trading at 43,500 rands this morning. A barrel of Brent crude oil will cost you 1,550 rands. And then Bitcoin is at 1,250 rands. So that's how your commodities, your market rates, and your weather is looking like this morning. 21 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. It's rainy. It's a bit chilly. It's a bit cold. It's wet. And I know Mr. B is marveling and loving this weather. I am not. And so I'll tell you, I was talking to Narissa on Saturday, and the weather was at a high of, if I'm not mistaken, I think 20-something degrees on Saturday morning. Yeah, it was at 37. And I was telling her that I would love it. I would be absolutely loving that weather. And, it could be convincing me to move down to Durban. I don't know. Who might know? Sometime next year, maybe around this time, I could be broadcasting all the way from the Underground Radio DBN studios. With that being said, good morning to all of you who are hanging out with us on the Durban airwaves, Underground Radio GBN. I know the weather is great. There is, just a warning that there could be rainfall and thunderstorms out there, but I know the weather is looking great, guys. You guys are still in the heart of winter. I love it. If this is not your favorite rendezvous by now, I don't know what is. And I don't understand why this is not your favorite rendezvous. 252 episodes in. Welcome, man. You hang out with us right here where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. Spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist. And like I said earlier on when we started, I so could not be happier and be pleased and be more excited to be both in your presence and in your company. I'm looking forward to great conversations, great engagements, and how you and I can do that is by you using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. It needs not end there. It continues on our WhatsApp line. Dial the number 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. I need you to comment, to like, to subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and Mo and Mr. B can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. How was your weekend? Mine was very non-eventful. It actually got almost ruined all the way to this morning. I'm not feeling so great, guys. I don't know about you, Mo. The
weekend.
The things are not. Welcome to the weekend. The things are not doing the things that are needed to be done. I'm not feeling so great, but we're here. We made
it, man.
I felt like I needed to come to work.
On a weekend?
No, today. On a weekend.
I was
today,
like, wow,
man.
this guy's ambitious.
No, I needed to come today. I don't know. I've found that being in the spaces that I'm involved in, whenever I'm not feeling so great, it always helps.
Yeah.
It always helps.
You're in your element.
Yeah, I don't know if like it makes the body forget a bit somehow.
Yeah.
And it makes the system.
I mean, it's the same feeling.
Concentrate.
It's the same feeling when you like having a running stomach. Then one of your potentials says hi.
How can they?
Can we meet up?
No.
All of the sudden.
That's
all of the sudden. Have you never experienced
No.
it? I experience it most of the time.
Oh.
Like I would be home and not feeling well, and then I would get that text from a special friend. A special friend's like, "Hey, are you around?"
The one that you bake with.
The one that I bake with. Yeah, even her. I mean, she's my...
Or even her.
She's my pill.
I love how...
We need people who...
I don't know if you listen to other shows on other platforms, right? Like conventional radio. Yeah. But I've been seeing like lately... Because there's people that I follow. Like there's broadcasters that I follow on social media and stuff like that. I love how we... intentionally reveal things about ourselves.
What can we do?
So these people are your pills. They help you feel better.
I mean, because we're going to be talking about proven ways to lose friends, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you need to have ways of not losing those friends and not losing them. They need to become, something in your life. They need to help you with some of the things that when you are sick, when you're going through something in your life, immediately when you call them or when they call you, suddenly, how? My beautiful doctor.
So for you,
thank you so much. Yeah.
So right there.
Exactly. So we need those people. But we're still on the weekend one. You were still explaining that.
Yeah, no, uneventful.
Yeah.
Uneventful. I left studio on Friday, I think around 10 at night. Bonella and I were busy. He was editing and cutting stuff.
Yeah.
Posts and just doing a bit of work, and because we knew that we wouldn't come to studio over the weekend. But I think I was also trying to relax. Because there was still, I think all three of us can agree that there was still quite a lot of fatigue from Rancho weekend. But you and I, as we were driving here this morning, we were also agreeing that, the weather was so on our side. or was on Rancho's side at least, and
Easter was
everyone.
blessed.
It was this year. It was, man.
Yeah.
No rain whatsoever, no droplets whatsoever from the Wednesday. From Wednesday, I remember when you guys went and prepared and set up there all the way to Monday evening.
Yeah.
I think we got here around 11, right, at night, when we were dropping off equipment and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it was so blessed to have it start closing up and being cloudy and overcast on Tuesday. That was crazy. That was crazy. So I think we were experiencing quite a bit of fatigue, or remnants of the fatigue, at least by Friday. And the idea was to just take it easy and relax and not do, at least for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I had something to eat that did not sit so well with me, and I'm still experiencing that even now. But other than that, I'm good, man. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to the week, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
How about you?
When it comes to resting during the weekend, yeah, it was not on my list. Because I think on Saturday, like while I was about to take that deep sleep to rest,
You got that phone call
I got the phone call.
from
The
that
famous
special
phone
friend.
call.
from that special friend.
The famous phone call. What are you doing?
Okay.
Even though you know you're supposed to be resting, you're like, I never.
Kidding.
I'm here,
I'm
my
here.
brother. I'm here. And one thing about my friends is, I think most of the time when we're about to meet, like I have this tendency of thinking that, you know what, it's like, you know, a 2-minute walk, right? My friend's like, Baba, when I'm done here, because Nike ipumula. That's how, you know, we wanted this day to go.
Okay.
Because he was like, you know what, Nike ipumula fast. And then immediately when I call you, can you please leave the house?
Okay.
Because he was coming from Snake Park and then connecting with me, then take me and then drive off. We go to Meadowlands, right? Yeah. And it was not a plan. It was not a day that was planned to become hectic, you know, but it ended up hectic because, you know, when other friends meet, you know, things happen.
When you wanted.
When other friends meet, things happen. So I met with my friends and we had a very good Saturday.
Okay.
Right up until 11 o'clock because I got back home around 5 to 12.
Okay.
5 to 12, got back home. But yeah, I saw that a lot of people need weekends, man.
Why do you
We
say
need
that?
weekends. We need weekends because there's a guy I met there, right? Ish. It's so sad that it went back to the conversation that we had. I think it was Friday, the cognitive dissonance.
Thursday.
Yeah, the cognitive dissonance conversation we had on Thursday. A lot of people do experience that, and especially when they take chemicals, right?
Hi, man. Being
When they
chemically off balance.
When they take chemicals,
Yeah,
you know, alcohol, by the way, right? When they take alcohol, whatever they wanted to speak about during the week, like Saturday on a weekend.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you know when someone like they want to talk to a point that even if they're like, whoa, I'm coming back to you, know, they will move to the next person and talk to them.
Yeah, Anton, I can
Exactly. So this guy went off and spoke about, you know, how Motsepe got his money, how Sundowns was born.
How does he know? Where does he find this out from?
That's the thing with
Mahrod
such
Manamo
people that they have so much information to a point that you ask yourself, how do you know? Because when are the things that you know about this person, they're so personal. I know which restaurant he went on and applied for this loan at this bank. That's why he's a billionaire.
Lying. You don't know that.
So one of my friends was like, when I'm gonna maga, yo, like he got provoked.
Yeah, it
He
was
got
personal.
provoked.
Yeah,
Because Stumza wanted to find a way just to, you know, stop him and just to say, Emana, please listen to
Close
me.
off the conversation.
There's something I want to say to you.
Yeah.
Right, but it was a very interesting weekend for me. I don't want to lie, but
can imagine.
I don't think I've rested enough. I'm still tired.
Are you?
Yeah, I am tired. But I think I will get the rest that I need during this week. Right? Because, it is the 13th.
30th. It's the 30th. Well, those special friends, they clog our minds. So I got a text Steve as well on Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to call her a friend or not.
Wow,
but I'll call her a friend.
She's a friend.
Yeah, she's a friend.
A potential friend.
No, we're cool. Her and I are
soon
good.
to be friend.
Man. So she texts me and she's like, "Hey, MooCee, what's going on?" Vandaag, like later. So I think it was around 4, 5, or late afternoon. So she's like, "Hey, MooCee, what's happening? Where are you?" I'm like, "No, I'm home. What's going on with you? Talk to me." So I don't know, like, I don't know. Do I give off like Kemotua weekend? Like, do I give off?
Yeah, your vibe.
Or
Yes.
do I?
Yes, you do.
I
More
know
than
I used to.
anything.
I don't think it's an active thing.
Okay, how
for me
close
now.
are you with this person?
Her and I we're cool. We're not
Yeah.
yet as close, but I think there's potential for us to be quite close. I found out, I think this year, actually, beginning of the year, earlier in the year, that we share the same month, and we're Virgos.
Birthday months.
Birthday.
You share the birthday month.
Birthday month. We share the same month, and we're both Virgos, just a couple of days apart.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I get excited whenever I meet fellow Virgos. So she's like, "Hey, what's going on, my brother? I know when you should have, or you're somewhere. You're probably somewhere, or you have something going on later at night." So I'm like, "No, I'm home. I wanted to go out and do something, but I'm home."
Yeah.
Because I also even thought of texting my friends and going to hang out because I knew they were together. So when her text comes in or comes through, I'm like, okay. This could be a good reason to leave the house.
Yeah.
So she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Not much. You tell me what's up with you." She's like, "Yo, I'm in the mood to hang out.
Ooh.
I'm in the mood to hang out, grab some food, couple of drinks, just have a good vibe, So that for me communicated what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, clearly she trusts her. Okay, give vibe, and she knows that
You are that guy.
I'm that guy.
You're a
you know?
potter.
Are you a potter?
Yeah.
But it didn't happen because she's like, "Hey, you know what?" I think she was also experiencing fatigue because I think she was working on Friday as well,
Yeah,
even that
yeah.
Saturday or something, or she was busy with something.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Hey, MooCee, you know what? Let's postpone. We're not canceling. Let's postpone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hang out some other time because I'm tired, man. So let me just sleep." And we ended up not meeting up. I ended up staying home for the night, and then I had the food that I had.
Man. But guys, we can
Go on forever.
redefine. So as we're wrapping up this conversation,
Sure.
I don't think I am still tired for the weekend, but for me, I'm still finding ways to redefine what is rest for me. Because
Okay.
even if I can, sleep as much as I can, I know I will wake up tired. And that says a lot to say, okay, am I resting my body or am I resting my
Your mind, okay,
You
I
understand?
see
Because
what you
I
mean.
might rest my body, but when I wake up, my mind is still
You're
pacing
still-
and
yeah,
racing.
yeah.
So let me find activities whereby I'm with my friends. We're not having as much heavy discussions as we have. We are not in rain show discussing, difficult stuff there
Not
with
in rain
MECs. Understand? So
Sure.
I feel like the job that we do also does take a mental strain on us
does.
more than
It
anything,
does,
right?
psychologically,
So
yeah.
on weekends, I feel like if people who are watching right here, guys, Mr. B, please take us out. Maybe if you find some time, take me out on a date.
Aye,
Take
aye.
me out on a date.
Aye, bo.
And then we'll have fun. Obviously, I will bring you your daily dose of positivity.
Aye, wena, man. Ha!
Pay me, book me to become the presenter for you on a Saturday.
Oh, but about who's dating. But that's serious. You know these people. You know the Vooka Nation.
No, I mean,
Guys,
there's nothing much to it. It's just...
Here's the thing. I think we take it lightly, guys. I think, Mr. B, there's people who consume our content. There's people who watch us that we don't know about. Trust me. I've seen, guys. There's people who watch the show that we're not aware of. And they might not watch it live like now, right in the morning. But there's people who go and catch up. Hey, I want to see, And people will take it serious. They'll totally text. Or there'll be text coming through on the studio line 060-493-3226. There'll be text coming through.
It's the nation.
Where's Mr. Mo? Where's Moeketsi, my man?
Yes.
I want to take him out on a date.
Yes, and then I bring my partner
And then you
along.
go, hey, dates don't work like that. No.
I bring my partner
Dates don't work like that.
to say,
But I remember we got a text last year. This lady shouting at us saying, "Hey, Rona, we didn't give her ticket." Hey. And so there's people who watch, guys. There's people who follow
and
us
thank
on
you so much for
Facebook.
watching, guys. Thank you for listening and watching, and we really appreciate that more
Yes,
than
sir.
anything. So I feel like Lero now, when we get the time, when we're doing something as Vooka Nation, right? We have a gathering. We will invite people to come over. We'll treat that as a date to
But
say,
it
okay,
wasn't like-
it's a very nice cozy date for everyone who's watching and listening to. the
I don't
Vooka
go on
Breakfast
group
Show.
dates. I don't do
You
group
don't
dates.
group date.
I don't do group dates.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Now I'm one of those people. I told you, even I always say it. I'm one of those people who functions like I'm
Almost spectrum.
and have There's nothing wrong, guys, with being on the spectrum, by the way. Moeketsi still, there's nothing wrong. But no, I'm not. But yeah, no, man, I do. One-on-one, man. I believe so, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, it's something new. It's something that will do. Something that will introduce. I mean, we are based in Soweto. A lot of people in Soweto, they're not, I'm exposed to such things.
What things?
Right?
Group dates?
Yeah, group dates. They're not exposed to such things. It's a new thing that you can try out with your friends and colleagues. Understand?
Dating.
But very interesting. We will get into it. We'll get into it because we have so much to unpack and so much to discuss. As some of the comments came through right there on YouTube, you can keep those comments coming by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 0604933226. Z Elizabeth came through saying, a very good morning, Vooka Family, Underground Radio DPN, and the amazing breakfast team located in the heart of Soweto. Happy New Week and happy Monday in this rainy weather. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. I'm loving the weather. I'm loving the day. Nothing is good as starting your Monday with some high positive energy. Trust me. And with a quote from Madiba. Thank you so much for that quote, man. It was very inspirational. Yeah. Very, very inspirational, right? And then she comes through again saying, hope the team had a blessed weekend, and how are you this morning? Wishing you all a productive and a blessed day and week ahead. Batung Baka. Thank you so much. We are going to have a very blessed weekend ahead, and I had a blessed weekend, man, because we're talking about serious things. Motsepe, Investec, beautiful and great conversations funny. I had with those guys I met, comedians, right? And then Miss Q Rams comes through again and saying, morning Vooka team, a blessed day to you.
Hello, Miss Q Rams. Hello, Queen. Hi, how's it going? Hi. Queen came here on Friday. Queen. Queen more always jealous whenever I greet you. Queen came through on Friday, but she didn't stay long. And she was hiding here, peeking through the door. Like
she was hiding. You were supposed to come in and say hello.
No, she was supposed to come in because I was on the decks.
Oh, after I left.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said in the morning.
No. In the morning. No.
Yeah, maybe because there was someone in the morning there.
No, Laika came again on Friday. She's the only one who came. Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah,
someone else came. No, but she came later.
Yeah.
Way later. But she didn't stay long, and then she left. Hello, Miss Kurams. Hope you're good, Mama.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then the last comment came through from TK saying, "Good morning,
hello,
Mama
TK.
and hope you are all doing great in this cloudy weather. Wishing you all a blessed day. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show."
Hello, Queen.
It's a very beautiful cloudy weather. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because it's not raining, man. I mean, kids are going to school. On my way here, I saw a lot of kids, carrying umbrellas to see that even if such weathers, we weather through the storm.
I feel bad for these kids. They didn't get I feel bad. Firstly, they are walking in the rain, which is not great. The day is not going to be a great one. Have you walking to school?
It's blessings.
And rain? No. Well, yes, but no.
You'll pass.
No.
I mean, you're washing off whatever that's going through in the weekend.
But the other thing is that they didn't get a long holiday.
Yeah.
For the first term, because it was just a couple of days of Easter, and then that was it. That's so unfair. Usually they get 2 weeks.
Yeah.
First term, and then June it's 3 weeks, and then September it's that 1 week of heritage, and then December holidays. But this time around, guys,
it was
literally,
short one,
it was not even a week. It was 3 days.
Ah, man.
2 actually.
The department must do something.
Yeah, no, they need to, because it was just the Friday and the Monday, and then weekend areba. So no, guys, that was unfair. Kids need to rest. Queen the Empower coming through saying good morning, Vooka fam. I never Vooka wa VUKA. I never Queen Empress.
Fix your life.
Man, change your character.
You can't be doing.
Good morning, Vooka team. Team Monday. We are planning and standing our week starting our week on a positive note.
Yeah.
But Vooka wa VUKA.
Queen.
Maybe what Mamela station is saying.
Fix your character.
You must
Queen.
change your character, man.
Exactly.
Queen.
But thank you
Talk
so
to me
much.
more.
Yeah.
This morning, what are we talking about?
So this morning we're going to be talking about something interesting. As much as we are starting off this Monday, for you maybe it might feel like a soft porridge, or for some people it might feel like a pap, right? So we're going to talk about if pap is a daily staple for many Black South Africans. Anything that you do, you want pap.
Yes,
it's braai.
Yes.
Pap.
Yes.
We are going out on a date, restaurant, pap. It's like, my friend, why are you doing that?
Yes,
we are
I'm
in
one
a
of those
restaurant,
people.
You want pap.
Yes.
No,
Yes, I am absolutely those people.
For pap.
Yes.
Everywhere you go.
Absolutely.
But why though?
Because pap is I don't know if it's a conditioning or I genuinely, but I think I genuinely, I know, not even I think. I believe and know that I genuinely love pap. Guys, get out papa ka pelo ka yotlhe. Or some pap poo too. No.
It's pap also.
Yeah, well, it is, but it's, yeah, well, yeah, we'll get into that a bit later on. But no, even with Nkomazi or Amasi, you know how, poo too, no.
Put on Nkomazi.
No, I want pap, yes, it's on, ke batla bogobe. Eze bogobe. Because there's a difference. I think we in our different cultures in our diversity in South Africa in different ways, right? And so sure, for the most part I'll eat, sure. But I have a way. But I want papa yastswana, right? And this is the pap that I'm talking about. Bogobe in Sepedi is slightly on the porridgey side, slightly on the softer side. Right. So that's not the one that I like. Or the putu, Zulu. You know how Zulus do it when they eat amasi. I don't want that. I want proper stiff pap. And you know what I'll do in my nkomazi? I'll break it down myself. Don't break it down for me. So I am genuinely one of those people. I eat rice because it's a staple. It's food. It's staple. We eat rice. You know, I won't say
rice is for Sunday, guys.
No, it's not.
Sunday only.
I don't know where that conditioning comes from.
Don't eat rice during the weekend.
Just don't eat rice at all.
Why?
You know? No, man, I don't like rice.
No,
rice is not filling.
It's like it's Sunday, you know, and the meal needs to be as light as it can.
No, why light on the weekend?
No, it has to be light.
Says who?
It's a Sunday.
Sunday also
you understand? You can't eat pap after church. You can't eat pap after church.
But I'm one of those people. Even my family knows. My sister-in-law, my brother's wife knows. My aunt knows, my grandmother knows, when they cook rice, pap has to be cooked with a small pot, specifically for me.
So you can eat rice and pap?
No.
Or you can
when
eat
you guys
rice.
Cook rice on a Sunday, yeka ocho, those people who are like you, who say rice is for Sundays, for Sunday, because pap has to be cooked on the side. So when you guys are having rice with your 7 colors or several colors, right, I'll have my pap as my staple. Or as my starch.
Yeah.
So
rice is starter.
No, I don't eat rice.
Or you don't eat rice at all?
Not that I don't eat it. I just won't have it when you guys are having it.
Yeah.
So we'll cook rice. We'll cook the whole meal, right? Normally.
Yeah.
Rice and meat and gravy and salads and sides and whatever else. But when they dish up rice for you, they dish up pap for me because it's been cooked on the side with a small pot. So I'm absolutely those guys. I am absolute. I'll have pap in the morning.
Pap in the morning
with eggs, my brother. With eggs, you're missing out, guys. Pap with eggs, leftover pap, not freshly cooked, because there's a difference. Freshly cooked pap and leftover pap, it hits different.
People who eat pap in the morning are abusive. Like you can't wake up and eat pap, guys. You're a very abusive person.
You can. I do, guys. I can. I do, and I can. So pap with eggs, right? And I'm not so picky on my eggs, you know, like I mentioned. I know on Monday when we had those runny eggs, called the aromat stand, you didn't like it. I was telling Manu, you were grossed out. I don't mind. Guys, now my eggs, I'm not so fussy. I love eggs, that's the thing. So I'm not so fussy. And I always find it interesting how people make eggs. You know, whenever I've cooked eggs here, I always ask you guys, do they taste good? Are they okay? Because I know people are very picky and nitty-gritty about how... It's scrambled eggs. And then you bring her over to your house and she sleeps over. She spends the night, and then in the morning you're like, how do you like your eggs, babe? Should I do them sunny side? Who in sunny side?
Scrambled eggs.
Girls are so funny, guys. You don't know some of the things that we go through when you guys come over. Anyway, so I'm not so picky, right? So pap with eggs more. You know what I do? And then I chop my onion very finely. So I chop my onion very finely. So, and then one chili. I finally chop it as well.
Yeah.
And then I add a bit of hot sauce.
Okay.
Extra hot sauce.
In the morning.
Yes.
Yes.
When you think in the morning, you're thinking around this time. No, I'm sleeping around this time. I can't be making breakfast around this time. Why are we up at this time if I don't have anything to do and I don't
because
have
on my mind is like
anywhere to go.
when
No.
now you are doing this right now.
No,
or
why
maybe
would-
at
no.
7 or 6:45.
Why would I be up at 6 in the
Ufuthumatsa
morning?
papa.
Nagana, ke ya kae ka
6:45.
6? Hi, chief. I'm talking like this is after 9 o'clock. Anything after 9 o'clock. So I'll chop up my onion, my chili, and then I add a bit of hot sauce
Yeah.
from Nando's.
Yeah.
And then tomato sauce is my favorite. I'm one of those people. I think I'm going to carry tomato sauce in my bag or in the car one day. Like I'm going to be one of those people.
Are you those people who steal?
I'll eat tomato sauce. No, I don't steal condiments. No.
What do you call
Sachet.
these? Sachet.
No, I don't. No. I'm sorry. No, that's something else. But
Like 10.
no, when Chicken Licken, KFC, McDonald's, I do ask for extra. I do. Guys, because it doesn't dress up the entire thing, like your chips and stuff. So I do that more. So I have my pap eggs in the morning with a glass of cool drink, Coke or Fanta Orange or Fanta Pine. Yo, that's a breakfast.
It slaps.
That's a breakfast. And then if you have Viennas or sausages, you chop them up like into like small cubes or then you add it in there. Yo,
With
guys,
pap.
yo, that's a meal. That is a meal, Mo. That
Have
is
you ever
a meal.
eaten
Like,
pap with Movite?
no,
Okay,
why
I'm
would you do
joking.
that?
I'm joking.
Why would you do that?
But there's something that I thought it was like I couldn't understand
Okay.
how it happens, because for me I grew up seeing my mom cooking pap, ne?
Okay.
But now I was shocked when she was doing soft porridge with the same maize meal.
Okay.
Like I didn't understand,
Yeah,
because I
I
was
also,
like,
yeah.
like how is it possible?
Yeah.
Like why orange is papa emezi? Because I thought porridge is
Milky.
that's why I don't
Or
like soft
pique
porridge.
papa.
Like I don't like soft porridge, guys. If you bring soft porridge, I'd rather die. Like
Wow, is it
I'd
that
rather
extreme?
die.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's that extreme. Trust me. Like I've boycotted and I've protested. There was a time whereby my mom, cooked soft porridge and there was no bread. I was like, it's fine. I'll wait for 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll wait. And I did wait.
Oh, wow.
I did wait. So soft porridge, I'm not a fan.
I mean, I'm also not a fan. I
Yeah.
stopped eating. Like I think it's been a good 15, 16, maybe 17 years even. The last time I ate or I had motogo, as we call it in Setswana. Umtogo.
Aye,
Soft porridge. I know there's a brand in South Africa that introduced instant porridge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I associate such things with
Yeah.
babies. With babies.
Yes, like ulemoholo preparing for like eating porridge.
Man, yes, more people do it. Don't judge. And they introduced flavors as well, right? I know there's a banana, there's a strawberry flavor, there's a vanilla flavor, and then other brands started copying and doing that.
Yeah.
Movite, I can have, I guess, for now. Just it's not my favorite. It's not something that I would go and buy
Problem
as
is
part
that
of my groceries.
I've eaten some of these food with my eyes, right? Because some people will leave them there to dry
And
up.
then it dries up and it's like,
so it's like,
yeah,
yo,
I
why
get you.
are people eating
Yeah,
these
but
things?
maize meal specifically, like my grandmother still has. I can see what the equivalent word is in English, but motogo wa ting.
Oh, dear.
She still has it to this day. She probably cooked it this morning.
Oh, guys.
So the last time I get there, who was eating this? She's like, no, I was in the mood and I did. So she still does that whole thing of putting it in the sun
Yo.
and letting it,
Yeah.
Raise
Budubege. Yeah, budubege.
Yeah,
oh, my
know.
goodness.
Sorry,
wow.
Mr. B.
Wow.
Ferment, yes,
Yeah.
ferment. Monday, guys. So she still does that to this day. She'll sit it there in the sun for hours and let it ferment, and then she'll have it. And so, I stopped. I stopped for a while. I haven't had mutogo, like proper porridge like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. If you still have it and you enjoy it, knock yourself out. But no.
Yeah, I think it's all about preference, right? What we
yes.
like. Because
Yes.
for me till today, guys, I still don't understand why you eat amasi. Like in komasi, like
You don't like ingomasi?
no, I don't. I hate it.
Really?
I don't like it. I hate it.
You hate it, really?
I hate like with passion.
deep, but-
With passion.
Yes.
Ukilwa bona those small nyana things. Like when somebody's having like smaller nyana nkomasi on their hand, and when you come to me, like don't. Like don't come near me. Unale nkomasi or don't
Oh,
come
wow, that's
nkomasi.
funny.
Sometimes you even have like
The white.
the white of nkomasi in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you want to talk to me.
Yeah.
If you're eating nkomasi, don't speak to me.
Oh, wow.
Like
You don't even like the smell?
no, I don't. Like I hate.
So you never had it growing up?
I've never even taste. I've never.
You've
tasted
never,
it.
or
No.
you have, but you don't
I've
like it?
never.
So how do you know you don't like it?
No, I think because of the smell. Because for me, I remember when my mom bought it. I think she bought the spoiled one from our friends, you know.
Or the homemade one.
Yeah, so I think she poured it on a jug, right?
Yeah.
And then the
smell,
smell and these, I don't know, papa or inside of that thing.
Boils up and it
From
bubbles
there,
up.
I hated that thing.
I see.
I hated that
see.
thing.
I still
right?
crave it from time to time, just like once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while. Specifically, I think it's because of the pap.
Yeah.
The slept over pap or the overnight pap.
Yeah.
Right. Like when you warm it up. And I don't like. Here's the thing. I use the microwave, but I believe there's certain foods that need to be warmed up by stove and not with a microwave.
With microwave, true.
No, you need to put that pap on the stove, guys.
True that.
And then you pour a bit of water. I don't know how to cook, but there's certain things I've learned,
Yeah.
like tricks and skills I've learned over the years. So you put a bit of water and put the stove on like 4 or 5.
I go 6.
I mean, if you wanted to move quickly on 6, sure.
Yeah.
But you put it on 4 or 5, and then you let it. And then that smell, there's nothing. It slaps, bro. For me,
Yeah.
it slaps. And then sometimes when it does that, when I go through that smell, I crave nkomazi. But talk to me.
Yeah. So you know that we always have like different perspective on the conversation that we're having right now, because for many households, especially across Black South African communities, pap remains more than just food. It's affordable, filling, and deeply cultural. Some people still enjoy it daily, paired with milk, amasi, or chakalaka.
Yes.
Others say daily pap is becoming less common, replaced by quicker or more modern option driven by urban lifestyle, health trends, and convenience. Then there's this middle ground who say pap may not be every day anymore, but it's still a strong weekend payday or comfort food favorite that never really disappears.
I agree.
Very interesting. But when it comes to filling stomach, pap does fill your stomach.
A sharp papa.
Yeah, I mean, you can work in
Shapa roba
construction.
lenta.
Yeah, we've seen those EPW people there after working. Yeah. They'll be sleeping on the sun right there. You're asking yourself, guys, what is going on?
You know what pap does? It makes you go through. There's a term called niggeritis. Do you know what niggeritis is?
No.
So niggeritis, Mr. P, no, don't think of it like that. No. So niggeritis, guys, you can look the word niggeritis up. So niggeritis is the feeling of being so full, like you end up feeling like you want to sleep. That's what niggeritis is. But it chips sama lesson that.
You're not mentioning his quota.
Yeah, so
Yes,
niggeritis is that. So pap will do that when you
Yeah.
had like quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, with chakalaka and nice pairings on the side.
Yeah.
I will slap chief and you.
Yeah, guys, your pap gets full in your stomach. Shit. You are not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Mr.
That
B,
thing,
talk to me.
So since you love pap, ne,
Yes.
a woman or your life partner can't cook pap. Is that a deal breaker?
It's not.
It's not.
You'll cook pap for yourself.
I will.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. I'm not so fussy, guys. Like, I'm not so fussy. I know I come off sometimes to some people. There are a few people, a few girls who have told me, when I'm you got high maintenance or whatever. No, I'm not. I'm really not, guys. There's just specifics.
Yeah.
I just like things done a certain way.
Yeah.
Certain things, not everything. But I'm a very chill guy, Mr. B. I'm very easygoing. You know, I'm not too fussy, man. I'm not too fussy.
Baby
There are
papa,
one-
yeah, cha.
So if she tries and she keeps messing up your papa,
Yeah, no, okay, I would encourage her
to
but
do what?
to
Motivate.
get better. Like, get lessons from my aunt, her aunt, a grandmother, a neighbor, a friend. Baby, like, there's certain ways, man. Like, because you know why? I know there's certain things that she likes probably, or she would like, that I wouldn't be able to do necessarily.
For sure.
You know, like, I don't know how to slaughter a cow, guys. And maybe that's a thing for her.
But
Funendo
you've
tikwazi
got,
ukuhlala inkomo.
you've
You
got
know.
contacts.
I have friends. I have friends who I'm learning from right now as we speak, you know. So I'll tell her, no, don't worry. The next time for Spani, there's a ceremony at a family's house or a friend's house or whatever. I'll learn. I'll be there and I'll learn. And, you know, so it's not a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about pap also is that whoever's cooking it, ne, like it tastes different.
Yeah, no. Let's
Like,
let's one.
I don't know. There's a science and an alchemy to it.
Yes.
Ukuthi it's amanzi boil and then do this.
Yes.
Leave it to boil a little bit and then
Yeah.
peg.
Yes.
Some do it differently, but I've seen that the initial stage, if you mess it up, pap is gone.
It's gone. All of it. I mean,
Yeah.
That
even
first 5 minutes, if it's
If
tried,
it's ruined, it's ruined. Yeah, you have to start all over.
So one of the ways, you know, and methods that my brother has learned cooking pap was through utensils, right? He figured out that my mom used different utensils. Like there was this steel fork. If you're not using that steel fork, my brother, it's going to come out different.
The long one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's going to come out
So your
different.
mom didn't use the wooden one?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
She used the steel
Yeah,
fork.
I see it.
Right?
I see
and if you don't use that fork, trust me, it comes out different.
Yeah. I agree with that. I've seen my grandmother. So, even Dura, when we used to cook lunch, you remember you and I and him on Fridays. Dura slaps, guys. Hey, Dura's pop slaps, guys. Like he might not look like it, but his pop slaps.
Pops me.
Aye, man. So I observe because I'm a very observant individual, and I look and I want to learn, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen when you use a fork, a normal fork, because that's how my mother would do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Gore lesokwana, as we call it, the wooden spoon, the long wooden spoon, sometimes does not break down the contents so nicely, right? And so you would need to use a fork, as the normal fork that we use in our kitchen, just to break down those lumps, right? Mangope, as we call it in Setswana, just to break it down. But there's also a whisk, a homemade whisk that my grandmother uses. A barbed wire whisk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they like
Yeah.
on like a stick or something to use as a handle.
Yeah.
They'll roll it around, and then they'll shape it at the end more as like a small whisk.
Yeah.
That also slaps, Mr. Mo. I don't know how they do it. There's a science to it, like Mr. B says. And when you, because the idea here is to get your mealie meal to turn on itself, right? To turn on itself, and then you add a bit more, you add water, you add a bit more, and then a pinch of salt on top, just salt for seasoning's sake, but not too much because you don't want it to be salty. It's not nice, it's ruined. So like Mr. B says, as the water is boiling, that's where you should actually add the salt. As the water is boiling and it's boiling, your stove is on 6, or your 6 is on stove. Your stove is on 6, right? You add your salt, and then you add khanyan, and then, so there's absolutely a science to it. And there's also a difference between cooking it on gas, cooking it on a conventional stove, or cooking it on fire.
Okay.
It comes out different, my brother. It comes out different. And I can tell. And like you say, it depends on who's making it. So if my aunt was at my grandmother's house, and I come from work and I go to my grandmother's house, and she cooked pap, I can tell.
Without
me being there, I can tell. No, I can even, I asked my grandmother, she's like, yeah, get up peeling. Or again, like you can even tell when the person is feeling good about themselves or not. Like you can tell.
Signature.
No, man. Are you okay? You know, type of thing.
And then lastly, you guys have probably seen this. There's gourmet pap now because
gourmet papos.
Yes.
Because we've got pap, right? Most of us can cook.
Sure.
But now there's people that take it a step beyond where they add rama.
Yeah.
They add spices.
Or they
chop
veggies.
Veggies, right?
Yeah.
And some have gone to the extent of adding, making sushi with pap.
Yes, I've seen that.
Right?
I've seen that video.
So,
I remember last year.
Yeah, I think it has evolved from just pap and
conventional pap.
Let's cook something that's more gourmet like. But also growing up, my mom used to make le papa lili where agna shebo. So she would take amafuta that was strained from, let's say, chicken
or
oil.
vorse or something.
Yeah, so that's stock.
Yeah.
Right, so it's got flavor in it.
Yes.
And then she would use the mafuta lava and create...
And dress it up.
Papa. Yeah.
Yeah, my mother used to do the same. You wouldn't say, you didn't have meat. Yeah, my mother used to... La mafuta... you know that oil that's like this in the fridge, and it has to be in that
cup or something.
Enamel cup.
Yeah.
So normally it's
enamel.
Remember that mayonnaise
Oh yes.
Yeah, by
black and cressway.
Yeah.
And then you chop up onion.
Yeah.
And then you mix and hey man, hey mo,
yeah, those things slaps,
Those
man.
are the
But
days, yeah.
it is 9:00 on the dot. As we wrap up this conversation, we're asking this morning that is pop still a daily staple or it has simply evolved into cultural classic, and we keep coming back to talk to us. #Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send us your voice note on 061 3226. Let's take a short break, and then when we come back, we'll give you all of the news headlines that you missed with your news recap.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. I always daydreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. Higher to a bird.
And it is exactly 3 minutes past 9, and these are some of the headlines that you missed when we began the show. Your first news recap: Gauteng schools overcrowded as enrollment outspaces infrastructure. Gauteng schools are under pressure as learner numbers exceed 2.8 million. Education MEC Lebogang Maile says overcrowding, slow infrastructure development, and rising costs are straining the system. The province needs thousands of classrooms and hundreds of new schools to cope. Learner enrollment in Gauteng has more than doubled since 1995, but school construction has not kept pace. Many schools are overcrowded, with large class sizes affecting teaching quality, especially in township and inner city areas. What's next is the Education Department says new schools and classrooms are needed urgently, but budget pressure may delay the delivery. How quickly infrastructure expands will determine whether Gauteng can maintain education standards and continued population growth. Your next news recap: Jordan Hill Lewis elected DA leader, signals of FMGNU stance. Hill Lewis has been elected leader of the Democratic Alliance, replacing John Steenhuisen. The Cape Town mayor takes charge as DA governs nationally for the first time through the GNU. He has promised principled leadership and clear opposition to harmful policies. Hill Lewis says the DA will not compromise its values inside the GNU. The party plans to oppose policies it believes they had the economic growth, constitutional freedom, and service delivery. This signals a tougher, more vocal DA role within government, while still remaining part of the coalition. What's next is attention now turns to Hill Lewis reshapes the DA's strategy ahead of the upcoming local elections. His leadership will also influence how stable the GNU remains, especially as policy disagreements with the ANC continue to surface on key national issues. On your last news recap, ANC welcomes the TMPD testimony at Madlanga Corruption Commission. The ANC Greater Tshwane region says testimony by the TMPD officials at the Madlanga Commission confirms long-standing allegation of corruption and political interference. The party argues that compromised appointments and weakened governance under the DA-led administration led to institutional collapse in the city of Tshwane. The Madlanga Commission is probing corruption, maladministration and political interference within the city of Tshwane and TMPD. Testimony has highlighted failures in vetting, procurement, and leadership oversight, raising serious questions about how municipal institutions were managed in recent years. What's next is the Commission will continue hearing testimony from current and former officials before compiling recommendations. These findings could lead to disciplinary action, criminal investigation, and governance reforms within Tshwane. Political accountability and institutional rebuilding are expected to be key outcomes. That's all we have for your news recap. We will be back with your latest news update tomorrow morning, same time, same place. For now, you can share your thoughts and your sentiments by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show on YouTube, or you send your voice note on 060-493-3226 and let us know what are your thoughts. For now, let's take a short break, and then when we are going to be back, we will be unpacking some of the things that you missed.
Break from this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above. Lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to.
8 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on the 13th of April 2026. It's a Monday morning, rainy and cold and chilly, but some people are loving it and some are not. I want to hear from you. Hang out with us, share your thoughts, your opinions, and everything else in between. I need you to use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. It needs not end there. It continues on our WhatsApp line. Dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and the rest of the Vooka Nation can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. Welcome if you've just walked in. You are still on time to catch your favorite rendezvous. 252 episodes in of giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. This is where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist, and I'm happy to be both in your presence and in your company, man. I'm looking forward to you and I having a great time. So I have a game for the Broadcasting Boys. Broadcasting Boys are up, man, on a Monday morning. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. Talk to me, Mr. B.
Yep. So am I participating?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
You
cool.
and Mo are participating. It's nothing too hectic, guys. Very, very simple things. I'm trying to find... there we go. So you each are going to have 4. There's 8, so it's 4-4. Right? And then, Mr. Mo, I'll start with you, my brother. So this game is called... Ooh, this song sounds like... Take me on a trip I'd like to go someday.
Yep.
It almost sounds like that.
That's the right mood for the game.
Who's her
I
again?
really want you.
Completely want you.
Neo.
You'll be my American boy.
It almost sounded like that.
It's Neo.
It's not Neo.
Suddenly, man, it's this lady.
I forget her name, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was... I was researching that song for my set not so long ago. So this game is called I'll tell you now.
Without your glasses,
I'm not functioning. And they're not eyeglasses. So it's the bothered or unbothered game. Bothered or unbothered, right? And so I have 4 options for each of you. Mr. Mo, I'll start with you. Someone eats loudly on public transport, slurping and all. Are you bothered?
I am bothered.
Why are you
I'm
bothered?
No, because I have someone who's close, who do that.
Who does that?
Yeah, and but
they eat loud. They chew loudly.
With them, it's like even if they close their mouth, it's
still loud. That's funny. Okay.
Right,
your friend always arrives 30 minutes late, but with coffee for you, or with a drink or a snack. Bothered or unbothered?
Yo, bothered, honestly.
Okay.
Bothered, because one thing about me, I like planning. I hate, right? So it always feels like a bribe.
Okay.
I know for some people it feels like,
it's a nice gesture.
Yeah, it's a nice gesture. But for me, it's like you are bribing me with coffee, my friend.
Okay.
30 minutes, we are late.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I come with coffee or with a drink for you,
aye.
Are you going to take it? I must you one bribe.
I'll give it to someone else.
This guy.
At least a bottle. Coffee.
No, not necessarily coffee. I'll come with something that he likes. I know Mo likes Vita C and those kinds of things. Mo,
I mean, there, yeah. You will be touching home.
The third one, people who clap when the plane lands. Would you be bothered or unbothered?
Guys, why?
No, we are thanking the Almighty.
No, it's like...
Thank you, pilot.
No, it's like clapping from, Josie to Rustenburg when you arrive.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, receive. You were thanking the driver and the Almighty.
No, I paid to get here.
Yeah.
So if it was the thing, you know what?
But you weren't guaranteed that you're going to be safe or arrive at your destination.
No, guys. Driver, pilot, drive. Let's go home.
Sure.
We want to go
pilot
home.
Drive.
Yeah.
Hey, pilot, I shall play.
Why should I clap hands?
I think we need to, Mr. B, let's try and save up and budget as best as we can so that when we go to Durban, at least one of the trips is a flight.
It's a flight.
Clap.
Nah. and so more can understand why. It's an hour flight from Durban between Durban and Joburg.
Yeah.
Then Cape Town is 2 hours. Eastern Cape I've always driven. I've never flown to Eastern Cape. But 2 hours Elmo, you'll clap, Chief, when the plane arrives in Cape Town.
I know it's a different thing and the analogy doesn't apply, but imagine being in an elevator. You're going to floor number 16. Then you arrive
different.
that's a different thing.
No, that's different, guys.
I know.
That's different.
I know.
I mean, it's...
The Taj Mahal. I don't know.
The Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were there, and then you take elevator, you go down, you exit the building, you feel like I've landed.
Yeah.
I will not clap hands.
I know, I understand.
The building is built for that.
No, but...
So why would you build a building without ways of us getting up there?
Do you know the Burj Khalifa?
Yes.
It's the tallest...
in Dubai.
In Dubai. It's the tallest building in the world. And... you and I can experience different time zones and clouds. There's floors that are above cloud level.
Mm-hmm.
And those who are on, during Ramadan and during prayers, those who are on those floors above the clouds need to pray longer, slightly longer, a few minutes longer.
Because they are closer to God.
No, because of the time difference. Because of the time difference of those who are on the lower floors. So, you would clap. Have you watched that movie with the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, where he has
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Sorry, Mo. He has one leg and the building is kidnapped or is hijacked or whatever.
Yeah, they hijacked the building.
The building,
right.
They're
trying to take over the building.
They try to take over the building. And those buildings are automated. And it's those smart buildings, basically. And so you would clap because anything could happen, Mo. It could malfunction and stuff like that. So you need to thank your guides.
Can I ask again?
Sure.
Rather than clapping, what about a silent prayer?
Yes,
form of clapping.
absolutely.
Yeah, because we thank our Uber drivers. Thanks
Absolutely.
for driving
Yeah,
us
no,
safe.
thank you. I appreciate my brother. Thank you. We got here safe. We came back home safe. And you're more like,
So Mo, even if it's not clapping, would you do?
Yeah, just being grateful.
so you'd be bothered if people
Yeah.
clap in a plane.
I'm bothered, guy. Why are you clapping?
No,
it's like
guys,
being in a cinema, then
Donna,
certain
you're-
thing. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you need to experience
Relax,
turbulence, chief.
Relax.
Hey, that's
Aye.
when it goes and like there's I've gotten on a plane, Mr. B, and there's slight rain, like it's spitting, or it's just like small rain, nothing too hectic. Hey, chief, you get in the plane, it's like, hey guys.
I would clap. I would clap if the pilot faints, ne? And then someone who's a
Faints?
passenger. Yes. The pilot faints, and then there's a passenger.
Mo, we're
like,
not
guys.
clapping, chief. I naga give up.
No.
Modimo go siame.
Imagine someone from like
a passenger.
going
Steers
into
the plane.
Yeah, steers the plane and landing. Then I would clap.
Okay.
Passenger
Then I would clap.
57,
You are a pilot, my brother. You went to school for this.
Yes, but anything can happen. You are a taxi driver. Anything can happen on the road.
Yeah, but we
Accidents
don't
happen
clap.
all the time.
So let's clap for taxi drivers.
Yes, Africa got yours.
Let's clap.
Shining yabo. The last one for you, Mo. A neighbor constantly borrows sugar but never replaces it. Are you bothered or unbothered?
I think the way we grew up, I will be unbothered.
Okay.
Yeah, because for us, if you ask anything, for
It's neighborly.
yeah, it's neighborly.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that when I give you something, you need to
You
do
have to
something in
replace it.
return and replace it and things like that. No, I will be unbothered. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Mr. B?
Sorry, can I just add to?
Sure,
Mo?
absolutely.
So the neighbor borrows sugar.
Yes.
You won't be you'll be
Unbothered.
Unbothered.
and it's the same neighbor, pete six packy, and then they come the next day. Man,
Yes. Yeah, I mean, more than anything, I feel like people have different characters, and it's all stemmed with how you behave when you're yourself. I know that when it comes to being responsible, you don't do right things. So I will help you and show you, Hore, I'm not like you. Understand? Now I will buy sugar instead
until
of
you get a
6.
wife.
Yo, yeah.
And your wife says, hey, baby,
Yeah,
oh,
when-
what
When it's like that, then I would, yeah.
baby, oh, what Mr.
Power to you, my love.
B, your four. The first one is colleagues who send voice notes instead of text for simple updates. Bothered or unbothered?
Unbothered.
Unbothered.
Yeah,
I'm on my
because
way.
There are situations that call for.
I'm outside. Prum, I just sent you an email. Prum, sorry, I'm in the toilet. You know those people.
Okay, I'll answer you now.
No, but it's purely circumstantial. Yeah,
Okay.
So there are some situations where, like manje, I'm working and we deal with audio. So don't send me something that I need to
No,
listen
those
to.
people who send voice notes are not conscious of that. They don't care.
Yeah, Horokokai.
No.
You are in charge.
Yeah, no, I'm changing it. I am bothered.
Sorry, Murutu wa rena. Sorry, mama ka wa phone.
Like
those guys-
No, I'm
small
changing it. I
updates.
thought,
Okay.
yeah.
No, like small updates, like things that you
Yeah,
can text.
no. It's bothersome.
Okay, you'd be bothered. Okay.
Yeah.
The second one for you is data bundles that expire before you have finished them. An entire gig
Oh, guys,
Expiring.
with minutes I go crazy.
with, I don't know what,
Yo,
6 hours of or 12 hours of MTN to MTN calls.
It does bother me where, let's say, load shedding hits,
Okay.
and then you buy bundles, and then it comes back,
yes.
and you just bought gigs for like 50 rand. It's like
Yeah.
Useless, no?
it's useless.
I mean, for me, it's like telling someone that I'm going to call them, late. And I will buy like minutes for the day. And I bought like 100 minutes, got 50 rand. Then they don't pick up their phone.
Their phones.
Like
Yeah.
they don't pick up their phone.
Wasted bundles.
Yo, guys. And now I have to call other people.
This one is for both of you, and
Yeah.
you still have two more, Mr. B. But people who don't answer their phones, are you guys bothered or unbothered? Like, especially because everyone these days calls through WhatsApp, right? Most of the time, people
Yeah.
call through WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
And you can see it says ringing. And before you call this person, as you went into their chat, the time now is 20 minutes after 9. Their last scene is 0918. and you call it 0920, and it says ringing, and then they don't answer.
Not bothered.
You're not bothered?
No.
Mo?
You know, with this one, I feel like there's a huge gap in our generation, right? Because with my generation, each and every time when a call comes in, they panic. I don't know why.
It's a conditioning.
Because there was a time where
who's calling me?
Yeah,
It's a conditioning. And
it's
I'm
like,
sorry. it
and
irritates me.
for other people, psychologically, like it doesn't make sense for them for you to text,
And
then you call.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what is going on?
Yes.
Is this an emergency or what? Like,
Yes.
why are you calling?
Yes.
Understand? It's like, no, man, I'm just calling. You know, I wanna have this conversation on a call,
not
rather,
on text.
you know, than texting
Yes.
and things like that. So it's.
So are you bothered or unbothered?
I am bothered.
I am. I'm also bothered.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sorry. Why
So-
aren't you
so
picking
for-
up your
yeah.
phone?
Yeah, sure. But someone doesn't know that you're live. You're on air right now,
Yeah.
and your WhatsApp is showing that you're online.
Online.
Right?
Yeah.
So the person calls you because of that.
Sure.
So for me, I've seen just because I open a WhatsApp doesn't mean I am
I'm available.
Yes.
Sure.
And
Yes.
from experience, I've also been called out. But
Yeah, you don't answer your phone.
But no, it doesn't mean I
I'm
can.
available.
Yeah, so I would say courtesy is ask
Nah,
me, hey,
I'll extend.
can you take a call?
call?
Guys, calls don't work like that. I'm sorry.
Can I
Phones,
call?
can we agree that at the COVID, yes, texting now is for convenience's sake, and it helps a lot. It does, guys. I am for texting. I'm for instant messaging, right? I am. But at the COVID, a cell phone, a cellular phone at the core was invented to take calls on the go in your pocket, right?
Agreed.
And so, and I get it. People are busy and whatever. At least give me the courtesy of saying, I'll call you back in a while or after, right? Grant me that courtesy. There's people who literally sit and Natasha before.
It's ringing.
And then after they don't pick up, after you hang up, right? They'll text you, what were you saying? Araba phone ya gago. What are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm gonna use that as a hot take on Friday.
And the problem
Like-
is, after doing that, you send a 6-minute voice note, then they complain because you were supposed to pick up your
Swallow
phone.
phone. Just answer your phone. Just answer your phone.
So people are busy, ne? Because times have changed. There's people that work from home. Just because you see me dressed simple, ngihamba ngiye shop to go buy something,
Yeah.
doesn't mean I'm available. That's where the contention is.
That's
here.
fine.
So ask Guguti, when's the best time for me
Calls
to
are
call
not.
you?
Calls don't work like that.
Sure, you see, your phone is a means of communication, but you still need to get permission. Because
Young.
okay, let me give you an example. So you receive a phone call, ne? And right now you're on the show, and then you hang up,
Yes.
and the person calls again.
Yes.
They do press hang up.
Yes.
They call again.
Yes.
You know those individuals, right?
Yes, that's me. I do
So
that.
it's like no, Betu.
Araba phone.
No, but then
How sa khono araba bua wa sa khono araba?
I can't.
No, how?
At this very moment.
How?
I'd mind you a kuluma. Let's say you get a phone call right now.
Now I'm gonna get it.
Yangena food.
Get it.
Food.
Or get tlogele ring
But at the same time, you're using your phone as a means of
of
accessing
whatever,
the
accessing
call sheet,
information or
right?
whatever else.
This
Sure.
person.
So as Mo is talking and the camera's on me, right?
Yeah.
And the camera switches, it goes to Mo. Quickly, I'm on the show, I'm live. And I'll send the link to show and prove what I'm working. I'm on the show, I'm live, I'm working. I'll call you after 10 o'clock. Right? That's courtesy. You've communicated that you're busy.
Because I understand, I'm unbothered.
You see, circumstantially, sure, there's circumstances where I can say, I'm unbothered. In that sense, if you're busy, genuinely so, you are busy and you're not available to take a call. Sure.
Yeah.
I grant you that. And then I understand, whatever, it works. It does. Right? But motodulang, where it bothers me, ke motodulang a shebe phone. Why am phone? Just answer a call. Just answer the phone,
No,
guys.
but also there's people you don't want to talk to because it means your weekend might just steer in a different direction. if you
By
answer
virtue
that
of a call.
Yeah.
So now I have to answer you. I have to ask, can I give you a call? No, guys, I'm sorry.
Can I call
that
you?
concept I don't understand. Even girls, like,
But are we talking about people you know or
no, like people you know. I'm not talking about random calls from a MooCee who you last saw 6 months back. No, man. Even in that sense, like if a call comes from someone like 6 months after, It's like, wait, why are you calling? This for me, that's how a phone call works, guys. It's like, why are you calling me? Like, there's a friend of mine who called me at like 12:30 Friday morning, this past Friday. And my phone, again, it's always on, guys. Like, my phone is always on. You'll barely ever find my phone off, especially for straight calls or like for. Sometimes I don't have data because Wi-Fi spoils us and we don't buy data and stuff like that. But my phone is always on, always, all day, every day. If you call me, it's going to ring. You might not always find me, or like sometimes it's in the charger, I left it at home or whatever, I ran to the shop or I'm bathing or I'm taking a shower, I'm busy with whatever. But I'm going to call you back or I'm going to text you back. Hey, what's up, my brother? You okay? So he calls me, he's like, hey, Donna, and I get worried. Why are you calling MooCee? I'm one of those people, even if you text me at 2, trust me, by 3 o'clock, I would have texted back. What's up? Are you okay? What's going on? You understand?
There's people that just don't deserve.
Nah, yeah, well, I mean, it depends. It depends. Circumstantially, it depends. I mean, if a MooCee missed Mr. B, like the other time got December, it wasn't an emergency, but I got here at like, 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., thinking, we're chilling. But you woke up, hey, MooCee, what's up, Baba?
Yeah.
You know, hey, MooCee, you understand?
I mean, if you do it 7 times, I'll go see 8 and so forth.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I know,
So
I
it's
get
one
you.
of those things where it's like, okay, why is Mo calling at 2?
Yes.
I need to pick it up.
Yes.
But if it's someone I know, with this person calls at 2,
Yes.
mine again, it's like, who's in? Then I ignore it.
Yeah. But okay, I get you. But anyway, I'm bothered. Last 2 for you, Mr. B, and then we'll close it off. Someone plays music loudly in the office without headphones.
I am bothered, guys.
You're bothered.
Sorry.
We had a team member last year who
I am
used to
sorry.
do that.
Then they also have it's like Ishwe, man. Like, can't you read that?
Oh, that's funny. That's a funny one.
That's quite bothersome.
That's funny one.
Yeah.
I'll accompany it with people who watch TikToks loudly. You know those people? And then they laugh. Yo, what's up? Oh. So we have a team member now currently who uses headphones but reacts loudly. And that's funny to experience.
Especially when thoughts escape.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But yeah, no, it's
bothersome. Okay. The last one is people who take selfies in every situation, even funerals.
I'm bothered.
Are you bothered?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
I don't know. I'm not. Whatever.
Like
I don't know.
selfies.
Just people just don't know how to read the room. It's like, whatever. It's inappropriate.
Nah,
Don't
I'm
get me-
bothered, I'm bothered.
It's inappropriate, but I don't know. I'm not bothered. You're bothered more.
I am bothered.
Okay.
Like,
Because now I've had a selfie later.
Hey,
And
ufuna ukusho
then when-
kanjani?
and then when you say
Mr. B.
it already puts a poster.
Aye.
And then when you said,
I'm not
you said
there.
genuinely, look, I'm tired. I'll be home resting.
Yeah.
Now,
Motho ba go bona mo dinepeng.
Hey.
You know?
Yeah. I do that
On the grams.
when I'm out
On
at
the
Groove.
grams.
And people are taking videos. I turn away. I really do. Like, even photographers
It's
that
not
have
your
been-
photo. It's it's not for me.
No.
It's
no.
not.
You know, so I'll turn away when we're at Groove because I don't want to be. You can't be taking pictures of me having like drinks in my hand. Like, Chief, I'm a brand. What are you talking about?
Anyway, yeah.
You know, so no, but I get you. Very interesting
game,
stuff,
fun
man.
game.
Guys, we want to hear you and your thoughts. Are you bothered by some of these situations or are you not? It would be lovely and great to hear from you. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show across all our social media platforms, but you can also come through with a few of your own by dialing the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. 29 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock. So let's quickly run and hydrate, grab a glass of water, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and then you and I and the broadcasting boys will see each other right after this coolio.
Dark until the first light of dawn. Just like fate without no warning. It hit me so hard. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. I try to tell what you were thinking, what you might feel for me. And I know that we've been out drinking. Maybe this ain't for real. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. Oh, no, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you.
So right now we are getting into the business for today. We're going to be talking about proven and give you some of the proven ways to lose your friends. You know, are you that friend,
This
you
should be
know,
good.
who has proven to be lost, right? Because if you stood on business, personally, where now? How many friends would you lose? That is the question that we are asking this morning. So we are going to be diving deep into that conversation in a second, as we are asking to use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. You see that some of the comments came through right there on YouTube. Queen came back saying, apologies, Vooka fam. Ke autocorrect.
Okay, no worries. That's cool. That's fine.
Yep.
But your phone should by now, or it should know
Yeah.
the
correct.
VOOKA.
Immediately when you type VO,
Like yaga ke kwala V.
V, it knows.
V fella. When
It
I type
knows.
it automatically gives me Vooka. But okay, Queen, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, we will, let
Yeah.
it go. Let it slide this time around.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then another comment came through from Usamkeli Somtutuzi.
Hey,
saying,
Mtrabana.
morning Vooka Nation.
Yes, sir. This is a brother of mine, man. This is a friend of mine. He hasn't watched in a while, or at least he hasn't watched live.
Yeah.
Because I know he does try to catch up as best as he can.
Yeah.
And he'll tell me, I was watching Tana Nelibuaka, what. Yeah, hey, Mtrawana Praka, I hope you're good, man. I didn't
Yeah,
see my
shout
friends
out.
this weekend. Shut up, Mtrawana, shut up. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah, a very good morning to you. So we want to hear if you're watching and listening and share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. We are live right now on YouTube and Underground Radio. You can also send your voice note, right?
Yeah.
We are talking about standing on business. If we're in a personal you student business, how many friends you've lost that, you know what, I don't tolerate this kind of behavior and you will lose me as a friend, right? So I want you to picture this. You finally stop over explaining yourself. You stop lending money you'll never see again, and you say no to favors that drain you. You set boundaries at work, in family, and also in friendships. In Mzansi slang, you're standing on business. Awudlali wena. Awunyakazi. Meaning you are firm on your values, your standards, and your purpose. No discounts and no apologies. But there's an uncomfortable truth when it comes to this whole thing, that the moment you do that, not everyone stays in your life. The real question is, should I stand on business, or it is, what will it cost me? right? So in South Africa, friendship is so deep to a point that some of us we've been friends since childhood. You know. So a lot of benefiting factors have contributed to us being, you know, and having that strong, solid foundation of friendship that we have. We grow up with my people are my people. We share food, struggles, even success, but sometimes the closeness comes with expectation, emotional, financial, and also social. So when you suddenly say to your friends, I can't help you this time, that doesn't align with me. I'm choosing myself. Some people clap, others quietly exit, some turn loud. So, were they ever really friends? Because I think the term that when days are dark, friends are few, it has so many contexts to it. To say, okay, when I can't help you one time, you're like, yeah, I'm a bad friend. You go and post status saying that when days are dark, friends are few. It's only one time. It's that one given time.
I'm sorry, I'm bothered by friends who do that. Or by people actually in general, not even just friends. People who fight their battles on their WhatsApp status updates.
Yeah.
No, like, why do you do that? I know a few people who do that. I know a few people. I know someone who does that even on Facebook.
Yeah.
There was a time that this girl, you could tell when she was dating and when the relationship was good. You could tell whether the relationship was bad and she's going through a rough patch with the boyfriend. You could tell when she's single and she's mourning the relationship.
That's why it's called a status update.
Update your status.
Sorry, we are not concerned about your dating life. So, I don't know. I feel like there's certain things that should remain private, very private. Like your fights with your friends, guys, like you don't need to do that. So post, I know, hey, you know those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Those people who say, yeah, where did you think I will end up? You know those, those
of course
throwing shade type of updates.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people who are like that, and I don't know. Like I just find it like, no, that's so petty. You don't need to do that. And here's the thing. I'm sorry. I know that we are different as individuals, and there are people who are very petty out here. I'm not. I find it. I don't want to use the word childish, but like it's so unnecessary.
Why?
Like why only petty so? Like how is that contributing to your life? Like how is that having such a bearing on your life and your well-being? Like really, just address the thing with the person, or just move on. Let it go and move on. But yeah, those kinds of people are very interesting. So here's my thing when it comes to friendship, Mr. Mo. There's a lot of things that contribute and influence what friendships are like.
Yeah.
Firstly, we tend to use time as a tool for measurement. For instance, I'll tell you about Upaseka. You've met Upaseka, a very good friend of mine. Olani, you've met a very good friend of mine. Mtutuzi, a very good friend of mine. Mtutuzi and I met in 2012, August, September of 2012, and we're still friends to this day. You know, Upaseka, we are childhood friends. We grew up together. I was actually on Friday, Mr. B, as you and I were closing the studio and locking up. When I got home, and we hung out and we started talking. I think we parted ways around 1 or something in the morning. We were hanging out. So I can hang out with Paseka's family in his absence. Because I'm family, their family. You know, I can go to his house and chill and have conversations with his mother and stuff like that. So, you know, we build brotherhood as opposed to just basic friendships, you know. But there are friendships that are fleeting and just passing by. But you know, when the days are dark, like you mentioned. So most of the time we tend to use time as a tool for measurement and say, hey, my name is Musuga. We've been friends for 15 years. And not just in friendships, in relationships, you know, romantic or otherwise. But what that tends to happen sometimes in some situations is that, yes, we've been friends for so long, but if the friendship is not pouring into my life, then what is it doing? Then I don't understand. Not in a sense of expectation.
But would you still call it a friendship where it's not meeting your standards as to what a friendship is? Although you guys have been in this kind of friendship for 15 years, but if it doesn't fulfill the purpose,
so I think
why still call it a friendship?
Contextually so, it defeats the purpose for me to use time as a tool for measurement. I think my point here is shedding light on the time aspect of it. You know, when you are staying in a relationship or a friendship, but it's actually a catalyst in your life. It's a catalyst in your life, but you're still hanging on to this thing with, hey, I've known Banele, but it's like, no, like this is an abusive friendship for you. Or you are the one who's pouring into the friendship and the other person is benefiting. You're the one giving, you know, that's where I'm on. Then that's where I think we can start. Like let's step back and reevaluate. Are we really friends here? We're not gonna benefit. You know, you're the one who's always benefiting, and whenever I need something or whenever you have to point to the friendship, you don't. So I'm compensating for the both of us. It's like that's not fair. You know, so I think that's the first thing that rings or that comes to mind for me. And so when you stand on business, coming to the conversation that we're having, when you stand on business, there's certain people who feel like now, how do you do that to me? You know those kinds of people.
Yeah.
And I think what I've been learning over the past couple of years is that you need to be firm and stand on business with people at the beginning of whatever is happening. So whether someone is doing something to you that you don't like, call it out in the moment, I think. And I'm guilty of not having done that for a long time in my life. I am, absolutely. And so now when I do it, because I'm always this person, who's very, I'm upbeat, I'm cheerful, I'm good, and you know I'm always laughing, I'm cracking jokes, I'm in a good mood for most part.
Yeah.
So when I call someone, I thought, what are you doing? You know, what's that? It's like MooCee, MooCee. It's like, yeah, Papa.
You out of all people, you get offended.
So what I do most of the time is I walk away.
Yeah.
My energy will communicate more than my words, I think.
Yeah.
I communicate through how I regard you, how I treat you.
I can relate, but I've seen instances where
you need to be firm with the thing.
You need
verbalize
to
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
An example, because you mentioned what you speak, Manj, you'd rather tell it up front.
Sure.
There are things where situations change. Because growing up as guys, it's like, steady.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, and that's cool and well, but then says kulile manje.
Yes.
You can't say, bro, like, nah, I'm sorry, bro, like, no. I mean, these are my sheets. These
you
are
are
my
a bed friend.
It's my
private
bed.
space.
Yeah, it's my private space. So now when I say no, years later, it's just like sbadala. It's like nyakchigela.
Yeah, I mean, we've been friends.
So there are some values or things that we
will change over
regard,
time.
and it will change over time.
Yeah, very interesting.
And when you stand on business, mind what you used to say yes to, now you've changed.
Yeah, interesting. So we have like two perspectives in this room when it comes to the conversation we are having, right? Because the first one, real friends will stay. This camp says standing on business doesn't lose friends, it reveals them. If someone disappears when you set boundaries, they were benefiting from your lack of them.
Yeah,
right?
lack of your boundaries. Absolutely.
Yes. And then the second one is standing on business can make you cold. Others argue that people can take it too far, that cutting people off too easily, especially in a culture built on community, can leave you isolated and misunderstood.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is me. This is absolutely me. And it's great that Umtutuzi is watching right now. I hope he still hang out with us. There's been instances where, as friends, they've called me out, you know. And in yes, sometimes because of my behavior, him specifically, actually.
Yeah.
We've had conversations really to rather call me or communicate with me, you know. And I've grown from such things. I've grown because, like I said, Mo, I function in a silos kind of. The first thing that triggers me or that comes to mind for me is, can I do this on my own? Can I resolve this by myself? Can I get to that place before I start? I see it as bothering people. I see it as being a burden on people. And I don't like that. I don't like... I'm the friend, Mr. B, who always comes at 2 a.m. or calls you at 2 a.m. On my weekend, Mr. B, requested. Mr. B, requested. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what can I do first on my own? What options do I have at my disposal in the moment? Can I walk? Can I ask a car, someone to drop me off a lift somewhere, even if it's strangers. What can I do in the moment, you know? And then if I see that I'm really backed up into a corner, even then, who's the first person on the circles that I run in, or who are the first few people that I can regard and think of, okay, I know Kospanengi, Matita can ale mo, can ale Mr. P, can ale Tura, okay, Kota Suteng Elene, okay, Komachitenga Kam Dragona Teng, you know, I have family, can I call my cousin, can I call my brother, my sister-in-law, do you get what I'm trying to say? But before that, I work in a very silos minded. I think it's influenced by how I grew up. You know, and there's quite a few contributing factors and variables in all of us, I think, in different ways, right? So there's been instances where my friends have called me out, where there was a time where I felt very sick. I felt very, very sick. I was alone at home and I needed to go to the hospital at night. And I didn't call my friends. I opted to wait it out, and I called my aunt, and my aunt came in the morning, and then we went to the doctor, eventually going to the hospital and whatever else. And they called me out. They came back to me, spent the entire day with me, brought food, were hanging out. They had drinks. I couldn't because I was sick and taking medication at the time. And they were like, Chief, why didn't you call us? Because the first thing is your family knows, my brother knows, because we go to church together, we're always hanging out together. Even at my house, when he comes home, he finds the same people more or less, right? And they're like, your family knows us to be your friends, your brothers. So should anything happen, it's going to be like, where were your friends?
Where were your friends?
The people you claim to be your brothers, your friends, but and that's where the term comes when days are dark, friends are few, right? And they called me out genuinely. Some of us could have Ubered for you. Some of us could have physically came. Some of us could have driven. We could have done, there's certain things we could have, you know, so I've learned from those kinds of things.
So without diving into it, but like what went through your mind for
when I was being called out?
No, for you not to contact them.
It's that thing where I don't want to be a burden. I struggle with that, Mr. B. I really, it's a huge struggle. And I've been taking strides and steps to learn and say, and reach out to my friends, you know, because they do reach out to, we reach out to each other now, you know, but you know, even in a group of friends, why you close costumes in certain ways, you close with Arthur in certain ways. So there's something I could talk to you that I can't necessarily approach more with. There's something I could approach more, like you wouldn't be my first option, you know. So it's those kinds of things, man. And so when you're standing on business and calling certain things out, it's like you know, even when you're being reprimanded by your friends and you stand on your thing, because I'm absolutely that friend. I stand on my thing. You know, I've shared on the show. Guys, I don't agree with you. I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't agree. I don't function that way. And I've seen how certain friendships can fall in on themselves because of your stance and taking and being so convicted in your stance, man. So I can understand why certain people would lose their friends.
Just because you decided to, you know, call people out or you decided to raise something that has been bothering you, it's like, no, my friend, you've been quiet. We want you to be quiet, basically. So too Lanjaya, it's like I know Ntwana, why manje ungasashobisa? Aylasishova kapaya. No, and utshela ukuthi yena yi self what na self realization yani. After 17 years kana zongitshela nge self realization. So other people take that ukuthi, why didn't you say that the first time? And it's like, no, guys, we are growing up and values and some of the other things, they change. They evolve. You understand? So we need to call them out because there are people who don't grow up. Like there are people who don't grow up, they're still stuck with how we used to do things, right? But when it comes to the bigger reflection, is the reality is that if you stand on business correctly, you don't lose everyone. You lose excess seekers, emotional dependence, and people uncomfortable with your growth. And yes, it can get lonely, but it also gets peaceful.
Absolutely.
Standing on business isn't about arrogance, it's about alignment more than anything. When you stop giving them money, they're like, hey, okay, I'll ask someone else. Like, why was it necessary for you to tell me that you will ask someone else?
Let's go and ask. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I saw this video on social media.
That's annoying.
I think on Friday over the weekend. You know, doom scrolling. And this lady is on a podcast. She tells the host, she says, she tells the host that there's a friend of hers who broke up with her and blocked her. And she says that the friend broke up with her because she was in an abusive relationship. And so let's say you and I, Mr. B, were close, we hang out, and I tell you about
friends.
You were friends.
And then
You were in an abusive relationship.
friendship breakup.
Friendship breakup. Yeah. And she says that her friend told her, so, friend, I'm blocking you today. From now on, I'm blocking you. So the context that I got, or the thing that I got was that whenever this friend goes through that abusive period in her relationship, she calls this friend, yo, Chomi, ungishayile futhi. Yo, Chomi, kwenzakaleni. You know those kinds of things. And then I'm always telling you about my girlfriend and the things that happened, and it weighs on you. I'm sorry, like it weighs on us as friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play the unpaid therapist, right? The role of the unpaid therapist in the group, but it weighs on you because you also have your own things that you're going through. So she says that her friend told her straight to her face, I'm blocking you from today, and I'm no longer your friend. Please don't call me ever again until you get your things in order and you realize that this relationship is not working for you. Don't call me. And literally showed her, I'm
That's
blocking you.
blocking, yeah.
You're blocked. Don't call me ever. And she didn't, and I didn't watch the rest of the thing. I don't know where it ended. But it's things of that nature. Like, no, and I'm not going to do that. And so I think it goes back to the thing that I said, that there's a lot of people who are scared to start over. A lot of individuals in society, whether friendship, family, work, whatever, in whatever aspect. And losing a friend is a serious thing. Like grieving a friendship is hurtful, it does. But people are scared to lose, and they would rather stay in that friendship or that relationship that acts as a catalyst, or hold on to this person who is a catalyst in their life because they are scared to lose them, and using time as a tool for measurement. We've been friends since 2012. Me and Duduz, me and Duduz have been friends since. But this person is not good for you. Move on. There's nothing wrong. And so I'm absolutely one of those people. I'm more than ready, more than willing to lose you. If Nalo and stop working. Why am I in your life? Why are you in my life?
Well, props to the friend, because we are Mjela and we are Mbonisa, right?
Yes.
It's because of this.
Yes.
I mean, more than anything, I think it's personality problems that people have. That even if people are toxic in my life, I'm just scared of losing people, right? So I'd rather keep those people, because I love what JHT said, that sometimes we need to let our friends drown. Because when you are that person that who always saves, every time when
you put
they
people out,
and now they get used to that. You know what? I'm feeling like,
and they expect it.
They expect that. They cry, they call you, because same thing. I also saw this other video on Instagram. So this guy, his friend calls, right, and already she's crying. And he could tell her, okay, something happened in the relationship, right? So he was like, the people in the comments was like, sometimes this thing can be emotionally draining.
It is, not sometimes.
Because now someone is dumping on you. They're always dumping and dumping and dumping, not even considering what you are going through in that time. So maybe the time where they need you the most, when now you dump things on them, and then it becomes something else, right? So let them drown. Sometimes tell them that, hey, I can't talk, because you're not even asking, what is going on, how am I feeling, and things like that.
You never consider my feelings.
Yes, you don't consider my feeling and things like that, right? But it's very interesting, because our final takeaway for this conversation is that not every friendship is meant for every season.
Absolutely.
Some people are for survival mode, others are for growth mode. And when you change seasons, the cast also changes.
Absolutely.
Right.
I completely agree with that. I'm that friend more, and I've seen, like my friends have told me, when I'm with you, sometimes we can't even consider you when we're doing friendship things, because sometimes you just vanish. For like a month, we don't see you, and then you'll come back. And I'm like, yes, I understand, guys, fair. And I've learned now to not take it personal when I'm not included, It's fine. I mean, I feel bad. I do. I was available, or I could have come through. But I understand where they're coming from. Chief, on album 3 weeks, so we just thought that you're not available, or you're busy, or whatever. So I have seen how my being a distant friend can sometimes not work in my favor, because I'm not included in things that I would have loved to be a part of. All right. But I am absolutely a distant friend.
Yeah.
I'm the friend, Mr. P. If like I don't use us seeing each other often as a tool or as a thing to measure the quality of our friendship. I'm here, my brother, trust me, you're my brother, I'm your brother, like I'm there. Just because I'm not seeing you on a regular basis, like and I think even when it comes to friendships, we need to communicate these things, because Even in romantic relationships, I get the girl. I like. She also says I like. I don't like. So I think in friendships you also need to learn that, especially as guys. Girls communicate slightly a bit better as their friends, as friendships or as friends. I think as guys we need to learn that. Here's how I friendship. How do you friendship? And then we put all those on the table and we understand. Okay, my friend loves gifting. Me, I'm a bad gifter. I don't know how to gift. Like, I don't know, but I'm there. I'm happy for you. It's your birthday. It's your graduation. It's whatever. I'm here for you, but I don't know how to gift. I'm bad at it. I never learned how to gift growing up, So my being a distant friend, I'm not using it as an excuse, but I think I understand it a bit more because and like, now I take time away. 3 weekends, I just want to pour into myself, and then I'll come back fully recharged, and then I'll be here. I'm here for the next month. I'm here. So I know my friends have mentioned sometimes we can't even call you. So I have been learning to try and communicate and be there a bit more. So yeah, man, it's interesting. The thing of friendship is very interesting.
It is very interesting. Of course, as we are wrapping it up, the conversation does not only stop here; it also continues across all our social media platforms. This morning we are asking, if you stood on business, how many friends you would lose? Right? #Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send your voice note on 0604933226. For the last 3 minutes that we are left with, we have something interesting just to close the show, which is the idiom of the day.
Nice one.
So our idiom for the day is call it a day. Do you know what calling it a day means?
Closing it off.
Let's close it
like
off.
We're calling it a morning.
It means to stop working on something, usually because you've done enough for the time being. You know what, guys? Let's call it a day. Yeah, we've been talking the whole day. Let's call it a day.
But we've got different times of the day. So we've got morning, afternoon, and the night time.
Yeah.
So does calling it a day apply in all different times, or do you adapt to whatever time of the day?
I've had let's call it a night. I've had that.
Let's call it a morning. I always say for the Vooka Nation, we're calling it a morning. At 10 o'clock, we're calling it a morning between the two of us. But the conversation does not end here. Continues on our social platforms. We'll see each other bright and early tomorrow morning.
But it's very interesting when it comes to the phrase itself, as its origin, it dates back to the early 1900s.
Oh, wow.
Commonly used in workplaces to signal the end of the working day.
Yes.
Let's call it a day. So a sentence example for the idiom of the day, which is call it a day, is after hours of meetings, the team decided to call it a day and continue tomorrow. As we are about to do right now with the last 2 minutes, we are about to call it a day or a morning.
Yes, sir.
So calling it a day or a morning, let's call it a day.
I think I'm going to call it a day because I'm not feeling so great.
I was about to say, it depends.
It depends.
Guys, if like, hey,
I'm done for the day. Like for the day, I'm done.
Done for the day.
Yeah.
So I'm calling it a day.
Yeah, no, I'm going to call it a day. I think maybe in an hour or so, I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, I need to go rest and try to recover. But yeah, it's been great, Mo. It's been great. It's been great. It's been an amazing morning. I don't know, anything you want to share in the last minute?
Yeah, of course. The celebrity birthdays that we have, because Skalk Beggar is turning 43 years, was born on this day in Port Elizabeth. And of course, he is a professional union player. Legacy, he regarded as one of South Africa's toughest and most influential rugby players. So happy birthday to Mr. Skalk Beggar.
A nice one.
If anyone is growing up, today, a huge shout out to you. And happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Huge shout out.
Yeah, man. Billow's turning 5 Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah,
wow.
So obviously we can't. Okay, we'll do it on Friday.
I did it on Friday.
Highlights.
I was singing for her on Friday. I'm so excited for her.
It's
crazy.
5 years
looking
as
at
a
her.
parent.
I can imagine. It's crazy. I can imagine. I'm so excited. I'm excited for both you and her, Mr. B, man. Man. Bilo's such a sweet girl. She's not bothersome. Yeah. Or at least I think she's not bothersome in the small instances that I've experienced her.
Yeah.
She repeated in quarters.
Really? Oh yes, I remember last year because we were at the rancho when
Same day.
Gotas, when Gotas celebrated his birthday last year. It was the first day, I think, or something, or the second day of. Ah man, cool stuff. So, in a minute on Underground Radio, you're going to be hanging out for the next 2 hours until 12 o'clock with the Mzansi Mama Rochelle, and she'll be talking all things being a new parent. Mr. B has been a parent for the past 5 years. It just hit 10 o'clock, and so with that being said, you have completely. So with that being said, it's been great being in your presence and in your company. Let you and I see each other tomorrow morning with the rest of the Vooka Nation, and of course the broadcasting boys. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cautious on those roads. God willing, we will be in each other's bright and early. Coolio.
I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given.